Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. This will be part 2 on the Ford Lightning, 2003 Ford Lightning from Georgia. Joseph, he approved the repairs, and now the module is ready. So this is going to be just a short test, doing exactly the same thing except for the PCM alignment, right? The PCM reset. So let me just show you first quickly his approval. I would like to, get everything out. I obviously covered some of his information so we can. Well, this is the computer ready to be connected. And this is the approval. So I send him, these, hi Joseph, I got your module and did my preliminary test. It definitely needs to be repaired. The problem is in the analog to digital converter circuit on the PCM. I do have all parts in stock. The repair costs between him and I. Plus shipping, the repair will have a 1-year warranty. For these, I need you to replace the ignition coils and spark plugs. The warranty does not cover burn components or water damage. I need your approval to proceed, and then I send them the video that was the first part. He said, yes, sir, you can proceed with the repair. The spark plug has been replaced within the last 600 miles. I'll order the new coils and get them on the way. Thank you, and let me know if anything else comes up. All right, so but we got the approval. This was just an hour or so ago, and it's done. All right, so as you see, I have everything pretty much ready. I also would like to just give a short commercial. If you have any computers, instrument cluster, marine or automotive, just look for my website, the same name as in the YouTube channel, Mike Salazar Diagnostics. Just put .com, and then this is the website that you will land. In here, you got my telephone and my email, and also these two boxes. I make that as easy as possible. The white box, as it says, if you click in there, it will download a Word document for you to print, fill, sign, and add in a box with the module or modules. If you want to email me, then you can just click here to email us, and that will open your email with my email, your email browser with my email already there. And then in the center, I put the shipping address. I also have a chat button on the right side, as you can see, that blue button. And this is a full website, so you can scroll down and then you can see, prices of a starting ad on any of those repairs. Again, I make it as simple as possible. This is a very personal and one-to-one, let's say, because before you send anything for repairs, please contact me. Like that, I can gather any more information that I need, or keys, clusters, anything else that I think that I might need to solve your situation. All right, so let's go back to the test. All right, so let me put the scanner, the meter, and the full probe in here. As you see, everything is ready, but nothing is powered up as far as the computer. So I'm going to power up now the cluster and the computer. You will see the test light goes off, so we are indeed ready. Let me go into the scanner first, so we can enter the powertrain module. I want to make sure that I go over to the data display, and we're going to select, as I did on the first time, probably if you have not seen that one, I go over to accessories and I deselect all, because all I want you to see is the RPMs. And obviously you will see, and this is the nice thing about that green screen part that you see there is a full probe. That's my simulator. That would show in a graph or in an image an injector spraying. It's only 4 out of 8 and only 2 spark plugs, but you will see a spark plug firing and the injector firing as I run. And I had the loads in here, so you will see that in the distance. And I will change the view so you can see that also. But the main problems on these vehicles is a long crank or no start due to a problem with the crankshaft position sensor signal getting into the computer. And that is the analog to digital converter. So if you have any vehicles like this, and you have the easiest way to find out if you have a problem with the computer is you will see it in the car, right? You're going to crank, and you're cranking the car, and the needle of the RPM doesn't move. And you're cranking, and then eventually start to move. And a lot of the times on these vehicles, if you leave the ignition on for 30 or 40 seconds, and you try to crank, now the car starts. And that is kind of like a warms up, and for some reason, it starts. And that is sometimes it does not want to start. And that's a very common situation on these Ford Lightnings and 4 F-150s across the board. All right, so we are pretty much almost ready to go. Let me do the custom. Like I said, I'm just going to select, or am I in the correct? I don't think I am in the correct one. So let me go back. I think I didn't select. I need to go into accessories. That should have the RPM in there. Yeah, now we're on the correct one. So I'm going to do custom. I'm going to deselect all and then just select the RPM. So you will be seeing just a one screen hit of the RPMs on the computer when I make a run. So now I'm going over to the full probe and I'm going to start the vehicle from running, and I'm going to go over to very low RPMs. Well, right now it died, so let me just do it again. I went too low. All right, so we are here. Got a lot of sit for like a little bit, but what I want you to see is, even though 400 or so RPMs, what I want you to see is a steady line on the RPMs in all the injectors and coil firing. So I'm going to move you over to here, and let me get that scanning out of the way just for 1 second for this view. I'm going to move my microphone away or flat. So the loads that I'm using for that simulator are here. So this one is for 4 injectors and 4 coils, and so is the upper one. So right now they're all light up, and I can see, and it's firing in the correct firing order, because let's say, the lights are any really order, 1 through 4 and 1 through 4. But the way I'm connecting it are as they are coming from the computer, and so as injector. So injector 1 coil 1, injector 2 coil 2. So whatever the computer is firing, I know that this bottom one has 1 through 4, and then the upper one 5 to 8. So that's the firing order, and everything is working good. But we can see, again, a nice and steady ignition system, a nice and steady injection, and a really nice and no drops. If you want to see how this was before, go over to the first video, and you will see it was like a sawtooth signal, up and downs and up and downs. And as it warmed up, it was getting nice and less of those drops. But now, right now, look at this line. It's nice and steady. I have repaired so far probably, I don't know, maybe 500 of these computers, and I have never had a return. Actually, I have one coming tomorrow for a completely different situation. He has I forgot to write down the fault. It was like a 1636. I never seen this fault code. Something about a inductive load or something like that. Something weird that I never seen in any of this Ford. So I'm not sure exactly what happened or what is happening on the car, or if it's definitely something in the computer, but I didn't see that. It was never before, as far as the customer told me, so I'm not sure, because that computer had a lot of fault. But that was the only one that is coming back. Besides that, all of the customers are all happy, and this will be too, because I already sent my good working computer with no problems, a completely refurbished, and he's already, well, he will be getting it also tomorrow. And being a delay on the shipping, I don't know why, but I always try to help my customers immediately. And this is the warranty and the treat that you will take, or you will get with my Salazar Diagnostics. If you're here on the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. That really helps my small business. That's the way the YouTube will promote more of my videos, and that's the way you will find me. The more subscribers, the more people will be able to see my videos. So thank you so much if you do so. All right, Joseph, I'm just going to keep the computer running probably here for an hour. I will be turn off and off, but that will be obviously off of the video. We don't really need to, well, I don't need to hold you all for that long. I know this is 100% fixed, and this, like I said, it will have a 1-year warranty. He's already doing exactly as I requested for the coils and spark plugs, and for the rest, it's all good to go. All right, guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Bye-bye.